Ayy, I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let the chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body.
What is up, everyone? Corn O'Keefe back yet again, and as the title implies, I'm bringing you O'Keefe's Q&A Part 7. So without further ado, let's get right to the questions. These first sets of questions are coming from Biffweed. Question number 1 from Biffweed. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump saying Homer Simpson? Well, to be quite honest, I was not aware he said Homer Simpson, but I would like to hear him say this nonetheless. Question number 2 from Biffweed. What is your favorite flavor of Domio sauce? Personally, I don't have a personal favorite. Question number 3 from Biffweed. The final question from Biffweed is, what is your favorite game on coolmathgames.com? I don't personally visit that site very often, so I really couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Hope this answers your question, Biffweed. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. These next sets of questions are coming from Codii. Question number 1 from Codii. Star Wars or Harry Potter? Now, for the most part, I do pretty much like both of these series evenly. Now, I will say, in terms of a more emotional attachment, more sentimental attachment, I will have to edge out with Harry Potter slightly. But overall, and for the most part, I do love both Star Wars and Harry Potter equally for the most part. But I will have to slightly edge out with Harry Potter if we're strictly talking, an emotional attachment, sentimental attachment, stuff like that. Hope that answers your question, Codii. Question number 2 from Codii. The final question from Codii is, I'm not a good versus debater, but is Harry Potter versus Sora a good fight? Well, you shouldn't put yourself down like that, first of all. I'm sure you're a pretty good versus debater in your own right. Second of all, I will have to say, no, it's not that great of a fight. Sora actually does stomp. I mean, consistently in the star level ranges, massively faster in the speed of light in terms of combat and reaction time, hacks these spells. Yeah, Harry Potter does have some hacksy spells in his own right, but he's going to get speed blitzed in one shot in this situation. So it's not that good of a fight, I'll give you that. Hope that answers your questions, Codii. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. These next sets of questions are coming from Crazeverse. Question number 1 from Crazeverse. Do you like Edgeworld? Personally, I'm not a huge fan. Not that big of a fan, if I do say so myself. Question number 2 from Crazeverse. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Personally, I do have a lot of favorites, but if I had to edge out slightly, if I had to pick somebody to edge out with, I would say my personal favorite would have to be Animation Rewind as my personal favorite YouTuber. Now, question number 3 from Crazeverse. What are the movies you hate the most? 2 off the top of my head, I'd have to say Dragon Ball Evolution, that live action pathetic Dragon Ball movie. It freaking disgraced Dragon Ball to the fullest. And another one would have to probably be that last Airbender live action movie. Just straight garbage, straight doo-doo, at least in my opinion. Hope this answers your questions, Crazeverse. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. These next sets of questions are coming from D326. Question number 1 from D326. What do you think about theories on Avengers Endgame? Personally, I've seen a lot of great theories going around. Really good theories, very interesting if I do say so myself. Question number 2 from D326. On a scale of 1 through 10, how bad do you think Batman and the TMNT animated movie will be? Personally, I'll meet in the middle with a 5. I'll give it a 5 as of right now, but we'll definitely see how things turn out. I got a little faith in it for sure. Now, question number 3 from D326. Do you think Marvel and TMNT are connected? Actually, there is a very, very good chance they are connected, as a matter of fact. There is a very good chance of that. Hope that answers your question, D326. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. And these next sets of questions are coming from Frisk863. Question number 1 from Frisk863. Who is your favorite DBZ character? As I mentioned many times before, I would personally have to say Ten Shinhan, the Triclops boss himself. Question number 2 from Frisk. What are your thoughts on All Sunday? Now, in terms of All Sunday, he definitely needs to work on his debating skill. Definitely needs to be a little more open-minded, do a little more homework when it comes to other characters, expand out more, stuff like that. Just read over his fallacies, have more of an open mind, things along those lines. Hope that answers your question, Frisk. Question number 3 from Frisk. Who do you think would win, Yajirobe from DBZ or Big the Cat from Sonic the Hedgehog? Personally, I would have to say Yajirobe. If you think about it, Yajirobe, after training with or training on Kami's Lookout, he actually became stronger than what Piccolo was when he casually blew up the moon, and faster than that Piccolo. So yeah, I would have to say Yajirobe more often than not takes it. Hope that answers your question, Frisk. The 4th and final question from Frisk is, how powerful is Monica? Now, off the top of my head, I couldn't give you a straight answer on that, but we can chat about that on Google Hangouts if you want to later on today. Hope this answers your questions, Frisk. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. These next sets of questions are coming from Gravity, OG1. Question number 1 from Gravity. What do you think of raccoons? Personally, they're sneaky little devils, I'll tell you that, but straight badasses in their own right. Definitely have some tricks up their sleeves. I'll give them that. And I'll tell you this, we're talking strictly fiction. Rocket Raccoon is a straight badass in his own right. Hope that answers your question, Gravity. Question number 2 from Gravity is, what is your favorite kind of food? I would have to personally say mushroom and Swiss burger, although buffalo chicken wings are definitely right behind, definitely almost neck and neck. Question number 3 from Gravity. DC or Marvel? Now, I do love DC and Marvel very, very much. Love them both almost equally, but if I had to really choose, if you had a gun to my head, I would have to slightly edge out with Marvel. Slightly, though. But overall, I do like them both for different reasons, though, as well. But if I had to slightly edge out, I had to say Marvel slightly. Hope this answers your questions, Gravity. These next sets of questions are coming from Richie Tozier. Question number 1 from Richie Tozier. Are you looking forward to It Chapter 2? Absolutely. Heck yeah. I loved the first chapter, the reboot they made. I loved the old miniseries, loved the books. I am so hyped for Chapter 2. Freaking hyped. Question number 2 from Richie. Who is your favorite actor of all time? Personally, as of right now, I would have to say overall, Robert Downey Jr. overall is my personal favorite actor of all times. Hope that answers your question, Richie. Question number 3. Favorite movie of all time? I would have to say the movie known as Troy with Achilles in it. Achilles, the Greek mythology movie known as Troy. I love that freaking movie. Freaking epic. Overall, love it. That's my all-time favorite movie. Hope this answers your questions, Richie. Now, folks, let's move right on down the line. These next and final sets of questions on today's Q&A come from the Creative Duelist. Question number 1 from the Creative Duelist. Corin, can you do a British accent? Cheerio, mate. Question number 2 from the Creative Duelist. What do you prefer, tea or coffee? Well, it really just depends. I guess overall, I'd have to say black coffee, but if we're strictly talking brisk lemon tea, then I might have to edge out with brisk lemon tea. Hope that answers your question, Mr. Duelist. Now, let's move on to question number 3. The final question is, what is your least favorite death battle episode? I would have to say Batman vs. Captain America. And by the way, thanks for debunking that, Mr. Duelist. I appreciate that great debunk. That's my personal least favorite death battle is Batman vs. Captain America. Hope this answers your question, the Creative Duelist. And this is the conclusion of O'Keefe's Q&A Part 7. Hope y'all enjoyed it for what it actually was. And before I fully go, I want to say, if you're interested in the upcoming Shazam vs. Captain Marvel death battle, make sure to go check out my prediction on Shazam vs. Captain Marvel. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description box. And as well as, if you haven't already seen Super Perfect Cell vs. Silver Surfer versus battle video, make sure to go check that out as well. I recently made that a few days ago. I'll leave a link to that down below as well. Make sure to go check out my second channel, Rod Riders Podcast /Debate Cloud, and go follow me on Twitter. As always, have a blessed day, folks. Peace.